your quill pen, you will need a piece of paper, a pen, a piece of ribbon or string, some scissors, a pencil for shading and some glue. PVA glue or any kind of liquid glue would be best. So the next thing to do is to make the feathers. So take 2 pieces of paper. This is an A4 piece of paper that I've just cut in half, and then you're going to put it on top like this and then fold it in half, because you want your 2 feathers to be pretty much the same size as each other. So then with your scissors you can just cut out the shape of a feather. If you want to draw it on first, that's fine, but I'm just going to do mine straight with the scissors just for speed for the video. So you want a shape, it's basically a leaf shape, because feathers are the same sort of shape as a leaf. So then when you open them up, you've got 2 feather shapes like this. So now we need to stick our feathers onto the pen. And you need to make sure that you leave enough space at the bottom of your pen so that you can still grip it when you want to use your pen to do some writing. So on mine I'm going to leave this little space here because I think that's enough for me to grip the pen, but then it leaves enough pen to make sure that the feather stays nice and straight when it's attached. Now I haven't got any PVA glue at home, which I think would probably be the best thing to use. I've only got my hot glue gun, so that's what I'm using for this. Like I say, you could use PVA glue or any other sort of liquid glue that you might have at home. So you need to make sure that you put a nice big amount of glue all down the centre, and not just where the pen will stick, because you want it to stick all the way to the other feather, all the way up to the top. So once you've done that part there, stick your pen on, remembering to leave that gap at the bottom. Hold it in place. You'll need to hold it for a bit longer if you're using PVA glue. And then on the other side, some more glue. Try your best to line it up as evenly as you can. There you go, and then you just need to leave it to dry. So once your glue is completely dry, we need to make this look more like a feather, and we'll do that by using our scissors and cutting into the sides. And we've got to make sure that we don't go too close to this middle part, otherwise it will just fall apart. So you're going to cut all the way through, but not all the way to the middle. And you want to cut pointing upwards towards the top of your feather. So when you've done that, it should look something like this. Now what I did on my original one that I made, is just with a pencil I did some soft shading just to make it look a little bit more like the colour of a feather. So you can do that if you want to. Once you've done your shading and you're happy with it, you want to then just ruffle it up a little bit to make it look a bit more like a feather, because a feather isn't perfect. And you want some of these bits to stick out one way and some the others. And then all that's left is to add a little ribbon at the bottom. So see what you've got around the house. On this, the one I made before, I had this bit of red ribbon that I've used. On this one I'm going to use this sort of translucent ribbon. And there you go. A quill pen, just like Harry Potter or Hermione or Ron would use. If you wanted to, you could make a little ink pot for your pen to stand in. I did this using a yoghurt pot that I just turned upside down, made a hole in the top. You'll probably need an adult to do that for you because it's quite hard to pierce the plastic, and then painted it black and wait for it to dry.